What's the real estate market in Portland, Oregon looking like as we head into 2026? It's time to take a look at the very latest stats and trends for our local real estate market. Hi everyone, RRMilligan here, bringing you the very latest in our local real estate stats and trends for the full Portland metro real estate market, including Southwest Washington. If you're curious about a specific neighborhood or municipality in the metro area, just drop me a line and let me know. I'm more than happy to share with you anything that I can find out. First up are sale prices, and we are looking at the week of Thanksgiving, which can have some pretty wonky numbers. Here's one that fell outside of the current trend line. The average sale price really took a beating this last week. It was down more than 11% compared to the same week last year. Do you remember last week when it looked like we were going to end November back in positive territory? Well, those hopes got squashed by the sales over the week of Thanksgiving, and we ended the month down 1.9% when we compared November 2024 to 2025. If you have been following these reports, you know that our monthly year-over-year sale prices have been in the red starting in about July, but only just barely. This is the first time that we've seen the average sale price drop by more than 1% in a month. Mortgage rates are still hovering around the lowest rates that we've seen in about a year. Last year, the average rate for the 30-year fixed mortgage, according to Freddie Mac, was on the rise and already about a half a point higher than where we are this year. So we'll have to see how December plays out given the difference in mortgage rates. I won't spend too much time on the supply and demand numbers because those trends aren't changing too much. The supply of homes for buyers to purchase is falling at a faster rate than last year at this time. Buyers now have about 12% more homes to choose from compared to last year, and that's down from 14% more the week before. Buyer demand was down from the previous week, which is normal. We tend to see a drop in the number of contracts written and agreed to during the week of Thanksgiving. The number of new purchase contracts agreed to by buyers and sellers came in at 371. I looked through my notes going back to 2022 just to have some context for the week of Thanksgiving. Last year, the number was 381. In 2023, it was 391. And in 2022, it was 357. So demand still looks to be in line with what we've been seeing over the past few years. Next up are mortgage rates. The interest rate for the 30-year fixed mortgage moved up the tiniest amount from the previous week. The best rate that I could find advertised in Portland on Thursday morning was 5.875%. That was with a half of a discount point and an APR of 5.975. Once again, that's the best case scenario on the best rate I could find advertised. If anything changes as we head into the weekend, I will post an update right here in the comment section. Looking forward, the Fed is meeting next week on the 9th and 10th. As of Thursday morning, the financial markets had about a 90% conviction that the Fed will drop their rate on December 10th. That's next Wednesday. Do keep in mind, though, that the Fed funds rate doesn't directly affect mortgages, but it does influence them. A couple of analysts that I followed don't expect mortgage rates to improve even if the Fed does drop their rate another quarter of a point next week. So let's wrap up this report with a quick summary of the biggest trends that we are following. Sale prices are down, supply is also down, demand is still holding steady, and mortgage rates were pretty much flat. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's report. I hope that you found something helpful or at least interesting in the report. If you did, I would love a like or even a subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help me out. That leaves me to just say have a great weekend, and I will see you right here next week.